We get questions all the time from our clients and just friends of ours and people that aren't even clients of Flex Fuel on asking for ideas of workouts that they can do at home. They're not quite comfortable going into the gym, or their schedule that day won't allow for it. They just don't have the time and they want to get a quick burner at home. So I'm going to take you guys through a really quick at-home workout that you can do, no equipment. Okay, so for this workout, we're going to have a few movements. We're going to have a sprint, we're going to have air squats, push-ups, and walking lunges. Now, it's gonna get a little tricky, but I'm gonna post the workout below, so if you guys get confused, it'll be very clear in the description below. But, so what it is every 2 minutes for 18 minutes. So we're going to have a total of 9 rounds. At the start of each 2 minute, you're going to sprint 200 meters. When you get back, the first round, you are going to start with 15 air squats. Whatever is left in that 2 minutes, once you've sprinted your 200 meters and done your 15 air squats, that is your rest. On the next 2 minute mark, you start again, sprint 200 meters. This time you're going to do push-ups, 15 of those as well. Again, whatever it takes you to do that sprint and those push-ups, whatever's left in those 2 minutes is your rest before the next 2 minutes starts again. On the third 2 minutes, you're going to sprint again, come back, and you're going to do your 15 walking lunges. So each of those movements you will end up repeating 3 times. Like I said, it's a burner, but you do get a rest in between each round, and it's just a good, quick workout that gets your heart rate up and doesn't use any equipment. Also, right now, we have a masters athlete at the games competing, so gotta represent for the CPA today. Steve, we're rooting for you from Washington. I also have my aunt who's competing as well, Lisa Long. She's killing it too. So much greatness, so inspiring. Hope you guys are watching that also. I wanted to talk to you guys about some non-scale victories and as a coach, what progress means to us and how we are trying to turn your mindset on focusing on just the scale as progress to all these other great things that paint a better picture of what progress is really happening. We know it's so easy to get fixated on the scale, and the scale is going to fluctuate so much from day to day. Things like your bathroom habits, if you ate a lot of salt the day before, if you didn't get as much sleep as you normally get, if you're on your period that week, so many things. If you have a lot of inflammation in your body, if you're someone whose training age is really young and you've just started lifting and you're gaining all this strength, that's going to affect the scale as well. And as a coach, we use the scale as a piece of data, one small piece of data, and the only reason we actually go off of that is so we can keep an eye on any major fluctuation. So if someone's losing weight too rapidly, or if someone's putting on a ton of weight overnight, that gives us a little ding ding, you need to pay attention here, and maybe we need to make an adjustment. Other than that, it is definitely not the main focus of progress. And so I kind of wanted to get on here today and talk to you guys about a few things that we look for that I would really love for you guys to start paying attention to and seeing if you're noticing a change as well. First of those being more energy. When you're eating the right foods, when you're eating the right balance of macronutrients, your energy levels are going to go through the roof. It's going to be a night and day difference. Those afternoon slumps and crashes that you were probably feeling when your diet wasn't as on point, those are going to improve so much. Energy levels are one of the first things that change when you have good nutrition in your life. The next one is better sleep. When your body is happy, your hormones are happy, and everything is balanced, your sleep is going to change and improve. You're going to start being able to fall asleep easier. You're going to fall into a deeper sleep when you are sleeping. Just overall quality of sleep is going to improve. Another sign of progress that isn't the scale is your gym performance. That mile that you ran a month ago, but you just ran yesterday and you improved your time by 30 seconds, that's a sign of progress. Any of the hero wads that you've written down your times in the past, if those times are improving, your health is improving also. If you're not even a CrossFitter, if you're just someone that does your own thing at the gym, how are your workouts feeling? Are they easier? Are you noticing that you're able to go longer than you were before? That's a great sign of progress. Let's talk about progress in the physical sense. You know, when you're eating crappy foods, typically your digestion kind of goes out the window and headaches occur, you have skin issues, your hair starts to get really thin, it could get brittle. When you have good nutrition, all of those things start to improve as well. You have less bloat, you have less overall gut issues altogether, you go to the bathroom more regularly, your hair starts to grow as it should, your skin gets a glow about it, breakouts tend to be less often. Those are also great signs of progress that you guys should be paying attention to. And then that leads me into some other non-scale victories that are way more telling of progress than the actual stupid scale. Like, how are your clothes fitting? A pair of pants that you haven't worn in a month? Go put those on. I bet they're fitting different. How about the rings? When we gain weight or we're really puffy or eat a lot of salt, one of the first places it goes is in our fingers. How are your rings fitting? That wedding band that used to be tight, is that fitting more comfortably now? And then lifestyle progress. I bet your mood overall is better. Good nutrition makes for a happier person, and a happier person has a higher libido. If your sex drive is improving, that's also a great sign of progress. To kind of summarize all of this, you know, when you've dieted in the past to lean down, I bet you felt deprived, starving all the time. You didn't see the end of the tunnel. And with flexible eating and macros, you know, we always talk about nutritional periodization. You should never be dieting or in a cut forever. It should never be long term. You should enter a cut, do that for, you know, the prescribed amount of time that your coach sees fit, and then you should be working your way out of that. So flexible eating is so freeing. I guess that's the right word. It is very freeing. Foods that you had sworn off before, I bet you're able to enjoy them now. A piece of cake, if it's your birthday and you want a piece of cake, that probably didn't fit into the diet that you'd tried in the past, but now you get to enjoy those things. So overall, I bet your relationship with food is way more positive than it was before, and that mindset shift in itself is such a huge, like, hooray in our world. As coaches, we want to be able to change those mindsets and really eliminate the fear of food, because we get so many clients that come to us that have a huge fear of food, a huge fear of gaining weight. They don't see the big picture because all of those crazy fad diets or drastic, severe, you know, meal plans that they were following had no way out. It just looked like you were starting this and this was going to be it forever, and that's just not the case. Something else that we work on with a lot of our clients that's also a really great sign of progress is, I bet your stress levels around food are a lot lower and you're more comfortable handling those situations like date night or a work event, because you know that you can fit whatever foods into your macros and you can make a plan for it heading into that day. And if you're not comfortable doing that yet, you will get there. Working with Katie or I, we'll help you come up with a game plan for any of those social situations that you're not quite comfortable with yet. But I promise, the more you practice, the more that those things come up, it's going to become second nature and you're not even going to think twice about it. So stress levels are down, and that again is a great sign of progress. I guess overall, I know that it's really easy to fixate on the scale and really focus on a number, an end number. Like, I won't be happy until I weigh 130 pounds. And it's great to have goals, but you also have to enjoy the process along the way. And we really want you guys to look at these other signs of progress and focus on those. How good are you feeling? How much more enjoyable is life? if you can focus on that, that end result is going to happen, and it's going to be a much happier, healthier journey than if you're just constantly fixated on the end result and how quickly or not quickly you're getting there. Anyways, I just wanted to discuss those things with you guys because I know that it's easy to get bummed out when you're looking at the scale and it's not moving, but I promise these other things that I listed are way more accurate signs of progress, and those are the things that we really should be focusing on. So I would love to hear your guys' non-scale victory, so leave a comment down below and tell me what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, brought to you outside in my house. We have a beautiful summer day, so I try to take advantage of this nice weather as often as possible. So as always, please subscribe to our channel, leave any comments, questions, or video suggestions down below, and we love to read what you guys have to say. Have a great weekend.